Tonight I reconstruct promises and dreams reluctant travelers left behind. A dislocated community. Gift wrapping and placing them beneath a hearth of expectancy. Warming leftover hopes. Not pennies, real change. The kind that takes place in a man's heart when he realizes that dollars and physical pleasure ain't enough to satisfy his soul. See, life got more meaning than fucking. And it's ironic how the pieces don't fit together anymore. Before they became the commentary of a dismembered family puzzle. The black enigma. And the getting on, it's really hard, difficult, when so much has been lost, taken too damn much. And sometimes I wonder how they did it, your folks and mine. They forfeited so much of themselves, and we have Mercedes and BMWs and can't remember where we're from, where we're going. So I'm painting optimism, not with what I got, but with who I am. Because they only want you to have what they want to give you. So I'm doing a lot of digging these days. Going deeper than ground level, beneath the surface of bullshit and lies we tell ourselves when we want to convince other people that we're something we're not. See, I want to know who I am and not be convinced of what other people think I ought to be. I'm being careful because my mama said so. I'm singing some of those songs my dear used to sing, planting some of that seed my daddy used to talk about. Because I want to leave something behind for my children that means just a little bit more than a life insurance policy. And this right here, this is a confession of a black man who's come to grips with himself. See, when I first growed up, I was a man. But now I'm learning how to be a voluntary African-American man. I ain't doing nobody. Enough of that was laid at my doorstep before I was born because of my nappy head. So I'm hoping you like who you is, just like I like who I am and where I'm from, the real West Side Mother Africa. I'm remembering those gory out unfettered promises because I have keys to the original covenant. I'm reviving dreams that have been tossed overboard because I have learned how to swim in deep water. I'm discovering treasures of legacies long forgotten that are keeping time on the Atlantic Ocean floor. See, I know there was a Holocaust. I know there was a Holocaust. They just don't want to recall mine. So I'm doing my own remembrance, creating my own holidays, creating my own language out of my native tongue. I ain't trying to recover that shit that was taken. Here it is, the second millennium, and they are still trying to steal my culture. So I am building something unprecedented on the cornerstone of my history, my family. I don't want to live in the midst of forgetting just because I got a little cheddar in my pocket. And I hate that ray mentality because that's how we got here on American shores in the first place. And we act like we staggered like a punch-drunk fighter watching while our ripened eggs is falling from trees because we are only most vulnerable to we. Ain't nobody counting me out. I'm going to count myself in and accept the responsibility bestowed of being the designers of true humanity, shapeshifters and pyramid builders, kings and queens, the architects of culture and consciousness, melanin retainers. I'm building something unprecedented of communities and families. Believing in who and what I am, saving myself from extinction at my own hands, and I'm even raising my own children. Yeah. Tonight I'm reconstructing promises and dreams 300 years of slavery Jim Crow couldn't destroy. Pulling down Confederate flags from state capitals. Defining myself by my own standards because I have learned that we don't need another savior except for ourselves. So I'm going to be my own hero. This right here, it ain't a tirade. It's a confession. It's a confession of a black man. It's a confession of a black man who's finally got enough courage to come to grips with himself.